Anyway, lead trailer. Let's go to the lead trailer. Well, I don't remember what I said. I just went on a 10-minute rant. It was something lead to this point, something. I don't remember. I don't know how the hell I'm going to edit this for YouTube. Whatever. Hey, I'll just do a new intro. Hey, it's Lee. Second to last character. Devil Jin is the last character because he's the boss character. I don't know why the hell they decided to make Lee the second to last character. I feel like a couple characters would make more sense for this slot, but hey, whatever. It's Lee. Let's check him out. Lee's cool, right? We all think Lee's cool, right? Right? Anyone? Anyone? It's the outfit, isn't it? It's the Spy Kids 3 outfit. Marvelous is better than excellent. Lee's stylish. I love Lee. Okay, we got a couple people that are saying they like Lee. Listen, I can't get over those goggles, okay? That's my problem right now. I have a hard time getting over those goggles. And the fact that I feel like there should be like a health thing on his chest instead of a unicorn. But that's neither here nor there. There's no Dinkster on this stage, I don't think. We're fine. The acid rain's cool. I like the effects for those just frames there. The picture frame falls down? That's neat. No, Lee, you can't break your own mansion. Your multi-million-dollar mansion? I wonder if that's a balcony break there, too. It probably is. Neat. Is that a new? I think that's new, right? New While Rising Punish. 444 is a heat engage. That's all guaranteed there as well. That's neat. A little heat engage of punish there. It's got something there in heat. Yeah, I think I remember in the move list they made it so that when he's in heat, the just frames you just get them by using heat like electrics. Cool. Rage on. Presentoshi. Okay, I like this more than I did the first time I saw it. He did not turn combat into Hei-Hachi and then say Hei-Hachi. That, I don't even know what to say. That's so funny. Okay, all right. Of all of the outros I've seen so far with these trailers, this might be the best one. I'm a bit of a sucker for this one. This is pretty good. I like his new outfit. I think it's pretty good. Really, I don't like it. I still, it's been a couple months. It's not a grow on me thing. I just don't like it. He is cool in his old outfit. See, that I'm with you there. He's cool in his old outfit. I'm with you there 100%. Give him a pass because you can take it off. Well, he also has that other preset that looks just a lot better, right? It looks like that's what should have been his default. But I guess if, oh, you got the wolf conscience, so I gotta wear my space armor with the lights in the picture. Ugh, whatever. The budget that's gonna go in Devil Jin's trailer is going to be high as fuck. Imagine if Devil Jin's trailer is not the typical trailer formula, but he has his own cinematic for his character reveal. That would be exciting. You know, that's a good point. Why didn't they really should have given the character trailers their own cinematic sort of introduction instead of it just being this very formulaic, like, here's the character, here's the new move, here's an interaction, here's them doing rage, the end. That would have been so much more exciting. Oh, but Seth, the budget, fuck the budget. How much money did this game get? I don't care about the budget. I think the suit will always be the best, but I think people are too attached. It's all right for things to be different. No, I hate change. I don't want change. Fuck change. The McDonald's employee when I give them a 20 for my quarter pounder. Anyway, let's go back through this real quick. Before we even get into a move, you know what the problem is? I thought it was the goggles before. It's this little chin piece. His face looks like it's squished. It looks like a plush. It looks like I'm doing this to Lee's face. Like, what? The goggles, honestly, are probably fine, even if they're weird. It's this bit. So we've seen this. Slide doesn't knock down anymore, which is, it's a weird change. I don't really know what to make of it. It's just weird. Like, I guess it depends, right? Because my thought is the way this can be justified is if you can't float Lee for doing this anymore. If that's the case and you just get like a punish off of it, then fine. But if it's the same, it's kind of weird. It's a bit weird. It makes Zoki much worse, but it's especially when Law still has it, it's pretty weird. My man has a picture of himself. Yeah, and it's marvelous. This really reminds me of Charlotte's stage in Samurai Showdown. Is it just me? Oh yeah, just the France stage. I think this is from Sam Show 4 or 5. Maybe it's 6 actually. I don't know. It's one of them. It reminds me a lot of this stage. I don't know if it's just because of the regalness of it or whatever, but yeah, this is Sam Show 4. This is what it looks like in Sam Show 7. I don't know if it's just the regalness and the marble or what. It just every time I see it, it reminds me of that stage. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so 10 frame counter hit move, which is almost exactly the same as Law's, but isn't a heat engager. So weird. Knocks down though, so I imagine it gives you a wall splat, which is pretty good. I have absolutely no idea what this move is where he says marvelous. This must be a new move, right? Yeah, and then he gets Acid Rain there. It has a new excellent. So this move that he does here, because I think all of the Just Frame moves he has now he says something when he does them. Not that one, but the one. This one. I don't know what this move is looking at it. I have absolutely no idea, but it's neat. Launch punish there, typical Lee stuff, all typical Lee stuff. Yeah, and so now off of the he has this Just Frame now, which is new. Right. So before that would be like the one where he does, what is it, like 1-1 or 2-2, whatever it is, and then he can go into misstep. That Just Frame is new. It's a neat ender. I like the Just Frame stuff. Yeah, it's that one. Okay, so that all seems like typical Lee stuff. Yeah, so this is new, right? So going back here. So he has an extension now off of back 2 that puts him in Hitman stance. That's cool. I don't remember seeing this in the move list, but that's cool. So what is this second hit? It's a high. That's interesting. So I wonder then if back 2 might be something that you use more in neutral instead of just combos. I kind of doubt it. This feels like it's more something that you just use in combos that you end with back 2 at the wall, right? So you could just do the back 2 carry and then end with the back 2 instead of having to do whatever you would normally end with or wall carry with. It's neat. Then he does that. So this, I don't think that this is a move that he had in Hitman stance before. It's a move I thought he had in neutral, but I might be wrong. So I'm not going to talk about it. And then, you know, typical guaranteed follow-up. I love the wall break. It's also an overhead. The wall break is very cool, yeah. The glass breaking sound effect is pretty cool, too. I love the roses and everything that comes down. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest here, the interaction would have been better. It's neat, but it could have been better. Okay, so this is a new punish, right? So ducks the high, does this new while rising move, can go in the misstep off of it, second hit's high. And then from there, does the launcher and misstep. Yeah, and then that's typical Lee stuff, right? So here, he does whatever this move is. I'm not going to say notation anymore because I don't want to embarrass myself. And then 4-4-4 now is a heat engager, so that's neat. But this move doesn't launch on counter hit anymore. So that's something to note. And then heat smashes a low, which now from playing Tekken 8 and going through everything, low heat smashes actually kind of suck. Unless you're the second person to go in the heat, then they're great. If you're the first person to go in the heat, it just gives them so much gray health that they can immediately recover with a heat engager that the kind of shit. So yeah, new punish that puts him in heat. Typical low. Let's go back a little bit here. There's a lot going on. So, reanimated down back 3, which is interesting because it doesn't look like down back 3 at all because he moves his body. Look, it almost looks like he's going to do Lars's heat smash, but this is a low. It's such a weird animation. I don't know if I like it. And then that was the just frame move we saw more at the start of the trailer. I'm guessing it has something to do with like a just frame misstep thing, like as soon as you go on the misstep if you hit 2. I don't know. I think it's a new move. And then acid rain. Right, and then it's the kick, whatever the hell it is, the 4. So yeah, we saw this in the move list that he gets his just frames. You don't have to do the just frame, it'll just spend heat, which people say is, oh, it's like it makes the character easier. I think personally that it means that doing the actual just frames are going to be more important because if you miss them, then it means that you lose meter. Setsuka, actually, I just thought about this. Setsuka has something that's almost exactly the same, where she doesn't have to be in Soul Charge, but she has easy inputs for her high execution moves. Setsuka is, just for clarification, probably the highest, is the highest execution character in Soul Calibur 6 and probably in Soul Calibur in general. In Soul Calibur 6, she got a bunch of moves that were easy inputs to make her execution easier, but they cost meter. Similar thing to how like electrics and the just frames here cost heat if you're in heat and you don't get them right. And they're great for like clutch situations when you're about to kill the opponent and you don't want to bother doing the high execution or risking it. It's great for that, but if you actually play the character at like a higher level, it's unusable because it just wastes too much of your resources. And I think it's the same thing here with like the electrics and like with the just frames here. So I personally think based off of that stuff like this actually makes the character harder, makes it more important for you to hit the just frames consistently, but I might be wrong. Tekken's a different game, of course, and this is the way that the mechanic works is different, so I might be wrong. Anyway, moving on. So we got Heat Engager here. Oh, so that's a tailspin now. Interesting. Okay. So we'll go back here real quick. This is a move that he's doing from Hitman stance. I don't think he's had a low crushing move like this in Hitman before, right? I'm pretty sure he hasn't. And I say this because this looks like a move that he has normally, so that's why I'm conflicted on whether or not this is a move he's had before. But I don't think that he's had this before in Hitman stance. If he has, then it just doesn't get used really. So yeah, that becomes a Heat Engager. That's just his reanimate homing move. For a second, I thought it was different, but yeah, and then that's typical Lee stuff. And then Rage Art. Yeah. Yeah. Neat character. I don't know what this dance is that he's doing here in his outro. I don't know what the point of this is. Wait, did he do... Wait a second. Is that supposed to be like Jack's run or something? I'm so confused at this dance that he's doing. Okay, I think I'm dwelling too much on Lei's little dance. I don't think I understand. Also, is this a continuity error? No, it's not. Okay. Okay. Anyway, yeah, neat character. I don't think that we saw too much. We saw more new stuff than the last trailer with Zafina, but there still wasn't too much new that we saw. We didn't really see any of the Heat stuff. All we saw is, oh, the just frames in Heat. You get those for free, and that's not very relevant in many cases. I don't know what he does in Heat. I don't remember what he does in Heat. But yeah, Lee's still cool. Hate the outfit. Love the combat thing he's got going on. Love that they're reintroducing combat. Fingers crossed we can get Mokujin so I can actually live up to my name change, which I made thinking that they were gonna put Mokujin back in Tekken, but no. Instead, before we get Mokujin, we get fucking combat. Anyway, I'm done reacting. Yeah, at least cool. Game comes out in less than a week. Whatever. Catch me next week when I play Tekken 8.